So the way you heal is that you stop with these delusions and finger pointing, and you get honest. You get real with yourself. You ask yourself things like this: whatever made me believe that other people are responsible for validating my feelings? That come to an end the day I turned into an adult. The day I turned into an adult free agent, only one person become responsible for validating my feelings, and it wasn't anybody outside of me. It was me. I'm responsible for that. And I'm the only one that really needs to do that. Nobody else is responsible for validating your feelings. The adults around you, even if they're your husbands or your girlfriends or your whatever, they're only responsible for validating their own feelings, not your feelings. If your feelings aren't getting validated, it's because you perceive yourself like a little baby child, dependent on somebody else to do grown-up things for you, like tell you that what you feel is okay. It's like, I'll tell you what, this people in this situation, grown-ups in this situation, adults, who complain about other people not validating their feelings, it reminds me of a guy or a girl just standing around waiting for a grown-up, an adult human being, standing around waiting for somebody to come and tie his or her shoes for him or her. It's pathetic, isn't it? Can you imagine? A perfectly capable adult human being standing out on the street corner, looking around, trying to flag people down so that they will come and tie his or her shoes for him or her. Really pathetic. Healthy adults validate their own feelings for themselves. They don't need or wait on or rely on other people to do it for them. So that's number one. That's the number one thing you should be asking yourself. Why did I ever think that it was somebody else's responsibility to validate my feelings in the first place? Number two, you honestly try to determine what it is about being in a committed relationship with an unhealthy person who probably has an emotional disorder, or even continuing in a relationship with a person like that. What on earth is attractive about that or rational to you? Why did you not pick up or take seriously the warning signs before? Why did you shrug that off and say, oh, it'll work itself out because of love, right? Love. What defect in your thinking has you looking at such a situation going, yeah, it's totally disordered, unhealthy way of life. Looks appealing to me. I want to make that guy's life my life. Or I want to make that girl's life my life. Guys, it doesn't matter how hot she is. A healthy person still won't do that. Like I said, even a healthy guy might get into a sexual relationship with a hot girl like that, but he's not. If he's healthy, he won't bring her into his life and make her a part of his committed life like that. Won't do it. It's not worth it. It's not even like playing Russian roulette. Playing Russian roulette, you actually have a chance of not getting shot. Not so when you get into a relationship with somebody who is unhealthy. Whatever their unhealth is, you're bringing that into your life. And the very act of that is unhealthy. Only unhealthy people do it. So it's absurd. And like I said, don't want to hear the excuse that, oh, well, I didn't realize they were emotionally unhealthy until I was already in a relationship with them, because the only way that can even possibly happen is if you're emotionally unhealthy too. And the reason why that relationship happened in the first place is because nothing looked out of place to you when you were considering the relationship. It's not compatible. And that is what happens when healthy people get around unhealthy people. The two are not compatible. Doesn't mean that the healthy people look down on the unhealthy people or despise them or hate them or wish ill on them or anything like that, or think that they're better than them. No, that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about simple compatibility or lack of compatibility. So you got to start getting serious and honest with yourself about how and why you are emotionally unhealthy. What are your underlying issues? Healthy relationships don't result from two half people coming together and completing each other. Sickest lie you've ever been led to believe. Healthy relationships result from two completely whole people, each generating their own validation from within themselves, choosing to come together. So, you getting healthy is the road to your healing. What is not the road to your healing is your ex-partner's healing, or understanding exactly all that he has to do, or that all that he did wrong. That's not the road to your healing. That's the road to his healing. He needs to figure those things out. The road to your healing is figuring out what's wrong with you.
Orange slices are brief highlights from the Last Symptom podcast. Subscribe to full audio episodes of the show on any major podcast platforms such as Spotify, Pandora, iTunes, Amazon Music, and more. While I've got you chewing on that, like this video, pretty please. Might as well press subscribe while you're at it. I bet you a nickel you know somebody who's overdue for hearing some of these things, so go on, forward this video to them.